Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Expendable Show. And beside me, as always, the great Shauna, the greatest of the great.
I cannot. Can you go?
How's your weekend, Shauna?
It's been interesting.
Interesting.
I got to drive the Cybertruck this
Ooh,
weekend.
tell us about the Cybertruck.
It was okay.
It was okay. That's it. You drove a Cybertruck, and
So the
it's
steering
okay.
wheel can only like turn this way. Like it won't like.
You can't go right.
Like no, it only goes right. You can't go left.
Why not? Well, that's dumb. What if I need to make a left-handed turn?
I mean, it'll do minimal movements like that, but like the steering wheel only all the way turns to the right.
Well, that's confusing.
It's weird. It's got a big screen TV in the back seat. I guess it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So Shauna's rich. So hit her up in the DMs.
No.
She's single and rich.
No. But
What, you
always
test driving?
looking for the rich guys for sure.
She's a gold digger. Kanye warned you.
No.
It's up to us to listen.
But it was interesting to drive. The doors are super heavy. If y'all didn't know, the entire car is bulletproof. So
Kanye's like Nostradamus.
You go. You go.
Well, you don't like Kanye?
I'm not even getting into this.
Well, I don't-
We all love Kanye. He just going through a few things, you know, like that one cousin. Like we gotta love him from afar because he just won't leave the crack alone.
I mean, he made an album that came out really good from
Did you
the
listen to the
closet of
Did
the
you-
Atlanta Falcons stadium.
Did you
Who
listen
does
to
that?
the album?
It's like, hey, guys, I'm gonna be in a closet for a while. I
Did
gotta
you
make an
see the-
album.
Did you see the room?
No,
Weird.
I should look it
It
up.
was weird. It was just weird.
Does it fit Kanye?
Very much so, but it was
Yeah.
just weird.
I'm a Kanye fan. I like Kanye. I wish he'd make me a celebrity overnight.
Oh my god, please.
See that? Play something these hoes will like.
Mhm.
I like Kanye. But so Shauna was doing rich people things. And so I spent like 10 hours in a tattoo chair yesterday. So that's that. I was in pain.
Sick.
I was in pain all day while she was driving around doing rich people stuff.
Got to sit down in a Rolls Royce. That was nice. Definitely. I got to see the Cullen and the Phantom. The Phantom is definitely it, though. Definitely. Like,
Look, that's so above my pay grade. I don't even know what that is.
and then they had two really they had a nice Ferrari in there. It was so pretty.
They didn't let you drive it?
No. No, you gotta get
You
the check's already got to clear for that one.
you ever see Exit Wounds?
Yes.
With DMX in there. And he's like, get out of the fucking car.
No, the Ferrari is beautiful though. Chef's kiss. Third level of rich, you know, I guess.
Yep. No, I mean I don't have a clue what that level looks like.
It was nice.
I could probably rob some banks and still not know what that level looks like.
Speaking of robbing banks, they still haven't found those people that stole all that money.
No, they'll catch them. They'll catch them. Money trail. You can only hide it for so long. So
Yeah, they did a pretty good job. They did.
today on the Expendable Show, we're going to talk about the presidential debate. And I know probably everyone here is going, I'm so tired of hearing about the presidential debate. But I'm going to talk about it anyway because it says the expendable on the screen, and that's me. So I'll talk about whatever I want. But so I thought, well, maybe I'll just put a little bit of a different like twist on it, and we'll look internationally because no one's really paying attention to what the world is saying about it. You're just hearing all the Democrats are panicking because Joe Biden completely flopped. He did say that no troops have died under his watch. So he must have forgot about the Afghanistan 13. So
I mean, he's very old, so there's a good chance he did.
for what do you think about the debate?
Honestly, I was touch and go. It was just too much. It was a lot of it was cringe, and it was
Who was cringe?
both of them, especially when they were arguing about golf. Like, please, let's not even get into it. But I guarantee both of their handicaps are trash. So it was just like
Yeah, Shauna's she's our golfer of the show. She's an expert golfer.
anyways, it was like that was irritating. But I was very surprised at Trump for being as calm as he was throughout the debate.
He did do a very good job
He was
keeping
very
he's
like
his
level-headed.
temperament was solid.
And you know that we've seen a lot of sporadic behavior with him.
Mhm.
So it was very interesting to see him be as calm as he was.
And no one has brought this up because the media spends a lot of time like automatically hating Trump. But do you remember that clip where Biden got really confused like early on and he ended up like he was explaining stuff. He was talking about 4 different things at one time, and then he went off and was like, well, we finally defeated Medicare. And then they went to Trump, and Trump said, he's like, I don't know what he just said, and I don't think he does either. But when I was looking at how, like, I've seen that clip like probably 30 times.
Yeah.
And every time I look at it, I'm thinking Trump almost looks at him like he feels bad for him. Like if you watch that clip and you almost like Trump looks like he's given him like some sympathy, like he could have destroyed him on that. But he was like, I don't know what he's talking about. Like he almost seemed concerned. And for Trump to back off on that, for one, strategically, that was a good idea. He shouldn't have attacked Biden for that. I think if he would have really teed off on Biden during that debate, it would have hurt him because everybody had been like, oh, that's being so mean to this old man. Even though they're pretty close in age.
They're only 3 years apart.
Yeah, but that just shows the difference in the coherency. And I'm not going to sit here and say that Biden, I'm not going to make fun of him because I feel bad. I legitimately feel bad for him.
This is the way I feel. Nobody wanted Bernie in office because they said he was old. Why are we not saying the same about Joe though?
Because there's a different level.
Look at how like he looks like
Bernie's still
off.
Yeah, it does. He does. It's almost like I was joking about this at the tattoo shop yesterday, but I was like, it almost looks like Biden like teleports to another dimension every once in a while. Like, and then he comes back.
Like, look at him.
Like,
his chin is like, I don't know. It just he looks like he's struggling to stay around.
So let me ask you this, Shannon. So does that mean you're going to endorse Donald Trump for president now?
No.
Who the hell are you going to vote for then?
I don't know.
You're still going to be like every other Democrat and still vote for Joe Biden? Jeez, you guys never learn your lesson ever.
I'm gonna stick beside him. I'm gonna stick. No, I don't know who I'm voting for.
What are you gonna do? Vote for him from the graveyard? Is he gonna make it to November? That's my question. Did you see the video after the debate? Jill had to come help him get down off the stage. It was like embarrassing. I was like, what is going on?
It looks bad. It looks bad for Joe.
Real bad.
But
it's a problem.
I'm just saying that he is definitely showing signs of age. And that was one of the main reasons why people didn't want Bernie to be in office. I just want to know why nobody is saying that about Joe.
Well, they are now. They're supposedly working, like they're having this big conference. I think it was yesterday and going into today, where they're sitting down and like CNN was reporting that they've got some real serious hard questions that they gotta work out. So I think but the thing is they can't do anything if Joe Biden doesn't. If Joe Biden says I'm not stepping out, because that money is allocated to his campaign money. They can't just give it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Kamala is the only one that can get it.
Mm.
So they have strategically, they have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't want Kamala in there. They don't. But they can't kick her out either, because then they kicked out the black woman. So you see where the problem is? They have a logistics problem in this race now, because they know Biden's not going to win. If Biden's got to back out of, well, he can't. He's got to debate again.
Yeah.
If he backs out, that's the last thing American voters are going to remember is Trump destroyed Biden in the debate.
Yeah.
They got to do something.
It just looks bad right now. Honestly.
It does look real bad. I was watching Stephen A. Smith, and Stephen A. Smith is what I consider, for the most part, I really, as a basketball commentator, I hate Stephen A. Smith. I think he complains way too much.
Definitely.
But as on the political side of things, I think for Stephen A. Smith being a liberal, he's pretty level-headed. I think he's in reality about things. He made a video where he destroyed Jill Biden for letting Joe do that. And that he said that you should all go look up Stephen A. Smith's video where he talks about how bad the debate was and how bad it was for the Bidens and how Jill should be held accountable for this. And then the media, they've known about this. They've known he's been in decline. Then you get on Twitter and you see all the liberals are like, oh, he had one bad debate. No, this isn't one bad debate. The problem with the liberal voters is if you only watch MSNBC and you only watch CNN and the left media, they're showing you the edited versions of Joe Biden. So you think when you're watching all these clips of him on TV, you're going, wow, he's a real strong guy. But they're not showing all of the clip where he's stumbling around and you don't know where the hell he's at half the time. And he's like giving fake handshakes to invisible people and shit. Like they're not seeing that. And now it's at the forefront because CNN couldn't hide it.
Yeah.
I mean, they would have to have a 30-minute delay. He struggled on TV. So we know that. We know that now. The world knows it. So what's the world saying? So let's go to China. China had an opinion. And so their media said that the debate was very entertaining for the Chinese people.
I'm sure.
And they also claimed that it was a negative advertisement for Western democracy. So that's the Biden-Trump debate. They pretty much laughed at it. It was like a reality show to them. So there you go. That's China's opinion of us.
I mean, but they've been thinking that for a while.
Yeah, but we're not helping the matter. We're making it worse. So there, a lot of foreign diplomats around the world are saying that it was hard to watch. One of the diplomats from one of the Arab countries said that Trump ate him alive. The Polish foreign minister, Radek Sikorski, he said Biden should now responsibly manage a succession plan. That's Poland. One of America's friends is saying, hey, you need to get this dude out of here. Like, get somebody else in there. Another European diplomat said they can change the horse. Change the horse. They should do it. France, Greece, and Italy, they've all publicly asked for a replacement for Biden. You know, Stephen A. Smith, who speaks to many, 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 many black voters. That's damaging because Biden can't win without the black vote. It's dead set. You can't win without the black vote. The world knows it. That's why they campaign the way that they campaign. Trump. That's why Trump is hitting the inner city so hard because he knows that if he takes away some of the black vote, Biden loses. You can't win the presidency without the black vote. Trump's winning the black male vote. Or
for sure.
He's pulling it away.
The women are being emotional right now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
he has another debate. I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna. The dude who predicts the elections, he said that he feels like Biden still has a good chance.
What?
What's his name? Professor Lichtman. He's a historian.
All right. Well, so he has the title of professor, so he's a college idiot. So that don't count.
But his job is to predict
right. So their plan is to buy the presidency. So the Biden did raise a bunch of money. All of corporate America came together and gave him $30 million after he got his ass kicked. And because they know Kamala won't win.
Yeah.
And they can't just replace Joe Biden. They want to replace him with Gavin Newsom. But because Gavin's their best bet. They know that the Democrats are not going to get behind Kamala Harris. They're not like what they would somebody else, which is sad because I have a different opinion of Kamala Harris. I know a lot of people have this, like, she's dumber than a box of rocks mentality about her, but I've researched her in depth. I talked about her in my last book. Kamala Harris, regardless of what everybody thinks about her, is intelligent. Now, she may get on TV and cackle, but I think she does that because she's not on board with Biden. I don't think they like each other. It doesn't seem like they like each other. And, she called him out as a racist during the Democrat primary. So, which is true. Biden is a super racist. He's been proven that a million times. But Kamala's not stupid. Kamala, when she was the district attorney of California, she was very tough on crime. She tried to secure the border herself. She was deporting people left and right. She was tough on drug laws. She was tough on everything. That's the video. Stephen A. Smith was just lighting it up. But Kamala's not dumb. She didn't start screwing up until she started hanging out with Nancy Pelosi, because Kamala was a rising star in the political world. And then Nancy Pelosi noticed her and was like, hey, we can get her into the Senate. She's a strong-minded minority. We can get her in here. She's going to help the cause. Well, then Kamala had to kind of sell her soul and say, hey, you got to get rid of like your super moderate principles, because she was a moderate. And you have to adapt these progressive ways of doing things. And Kamala was like, yeah, all right, whatever, help my political career. So she went ahead with it, but now I think she don't like it. And this is just all speculation from what I've seen. I've never seen a politician on paper flip so hard like her. So something has happened. Something caused her to do that, because she's not the Kamala Harris of her base, of her roots, of her principles. Mm-hmm. She's a different Kamala Harris. But if you go take her back to her roots, which is what I think that Kamala Harris needs to do, and if I was her, I would push for Biden, and then I would run my own agenda based upon my principles. That's what I would do if I was Kamala Harris. I'd be like, all right, let's get Sleepy Joe out of there. I want to be president, and make all the Democrats eat it.
Not Ben for his VP, please.
Ben Carson. Ben Carson.
Joke.
He's gonna be the Surgeon General or whatever. That's who he'll be. The VP is gonna be Donalds. That's my dude right there.
Okay, not
Byron Donalds. He don't put up no shit from nobody. But so that's what some of these countries think. Now, Russia's the big one, because they talked about Russia a lot in the debate. So what does Russia think? Vladimir Putin came out and said, I wasn't going to stay up and watch that shit. I went to bed. That's what he said.
Good job.
So Putin was like, I'm uninterested. It doesn't matter. So
I already stirred the pot. I'm good.
They did have somebody put something out there. It was a talk show host, Olga Skabeva. I guess she got on TV and she was laughing about it and congratulated Joe Biden for not falling over, and then criticized his 20-second freeze. She said that it looked like he had a tough time remembering who he is. So this is the world. Europe, who's supposed to be our friend, China, who's our enemy, Russia, who's our enemy. This is what they're saying about our leadership. So do you think they're taking us very seriously?
I just think it's funny because so many people complained when Trump was in office, and it was like, who's taking us serious? He's calling it the China virus and blah, blah, blah.
That was funny.
And it was like so many people were like, we're not being looked at as taken serious. And then it's just like,
now we're getting laughed at. The world is literally laughing at us.
This is like, at least people were seeing it. I don't know.
So
it's just like, it's bad.
And this is coming from a young liberal woman. If that's what you identify as.
I'm me.
Her pronouns are me. It's the last day of Gay Pride Month.
You better hush.
Last day. They had parades all day.
You didn't go to one?
Nope. I went outside and cleaned my gutters.
I should have got you some rainbow socks while you were doing it.
You don't want to, that's not a good idea. I will go to a pride event and I will act a fool. I will be viral.
Come with us.
Super viral. I'll be more internet famous than I am right now.
Oh my God, here we go.
Super famous.
Not dementia is like trending.
Dementia's trending on Twitter.
Under politics.
It's the world thinks it. This is what we're doing. And like, I know especially on my Facebook page, I know I've got some diehard like liberals. They argue with me all the time. This is what you're voting for. Joe Biden, who's potentially probably has dementia, who can't hardly walk up and down stairs, even the 2-inch stairs that they had him walking up and down, that still had to come save him from to get off the stage. Trump had long gone. He's still standing there waiting on Jill to get there to help him get down the damn stairs. That's what y'all are voting for. So when bad shit happens, if Biden gets elected and bad shit happens for the next 4 years, I'm whooping your ass. Because that's ridiculous. Y'all had a chance to boot him out. And you hate Trump so much that you can't vote for the right thing. Joe Biden's a national security threat. That guy is a problem. He's not coherent enough to make decisions. So now here's where we're at. Here's where we're at with this. What is going to happen? What happens now? We've got from now, which let's say July 1st, to November 5th when we vote.
Yeah.
So August, September, October, November. We've got 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
4 months. So who's going to shoot their shot in 4 months while Biden's still president? Did you see China, Russia, Iran?
Let me go buy my bunker.
Right. We're in risk. If something happens, do you think Joe Biden is coherent enough to make a decision? In the normal world, he would need a power of attorney to do everything for him.
Yeah.
Like he's not able to make decisions. When you got to dope up your candidate just so he can make a decision, that's crazy. Crazy. And then you have like people like Shahid King Bolson, who's out of Michigan, who's an American-born citizen that for whatever reason decided he was going to hate America and converted over to Islam, which is fine. If you want to convert over to Islam, I don't hate Muslims. I don't hate them. You can be Muslim. You can be the greatest follower of Islam that you want.
Trump got dementia.
That dude's sharp as a freaking dart.
I don't want to say all of that.
Compared to Joe Biden. But you got this guy on TV, or he put out this big long TikTok talking about the debate and how he's like, well, it doesn't really matter because Americans, like both parties, have basically caged up the American people. The American people don't even have any power anymore. So everybody go do what you want to do because America's not going to stop you. And so that I took that to heart. For one, this is an American citizen saying this about Americans, like basically saying, hey, and he claims he's not a violent person, but every video he makes is like subliminally suggesting that somebody do something violent because he's clearly a fucking idiot. What? I can't say that.
Get it out.
It's my show.
Get it out.
I already got it out on TikTok today.
There you go.
But like this is what we have. Like there are a lot of good Muslims in this country, but it's just like anything else. There's a lot of good and bad of everything. Same thing with like the black community. And what happens when the liberal whites gaslight the black community? It's the same thing with the Muslim community. You get these intellectuals that come in and they want to gaslight communities. You're going to turn good people into bad people real fast. And that's the type of shit that we don't need in this country. Now, just like I said in my TikTok about this dude, don't underestimate Americans. You're highly fucking up by doing that, and you should know that because you're an American. When the first Gulf War happened, and Saddam Hussein tested his luck with us, we went in there and we carpet bombed that whole fucking country in 100 hours. And that's the type of shit America can do. We didn't even unveil everything we had on him. We went in there half cocked and still did that. We can do that today. But the problem that we have is every president wants to play by the rules of engagement, which is stupid because we're the only ones that play by those rules. If we wanted to wipe out Iran in a day, we would, because we got the biggest stick on the playground and we'll smack the shit out of you with it. So, like, say what you want, but come test your luck. We're still America, even though we look like we're really divided. Let something bad happen here and see how fast.
We got 4th of July coming up. I want to see how everybody bands together.
You think it's gonna happen?
What do you mean?
What, you think the 4th of July is gonna be bad? The only people fucking it up right now is the pro-Hamas
I'm
people.
saying, like, I want to see, like, how patriotic we're going to be for 4th of July since this debate just happened. Like, it was a really bad time. I feel like for this to happen.
Well, I can tell you, when I go back home, I'm going to go back to Ohio for the 4th of July. And I know that I will see American flags everywhere. 4th of July is like the biggest holiday back home. And you'll see parties everywhere. People be blowing everything up. And so I feel good about.
So many Make America Great Again.
The first time when I moved down here to Atlanta, the first 4th of July, I didn't understand. Like, I started hearing gunshots. I was like, what is going on? Like, is my neighborhood getting shot up? Like, what is happening? I thought I moved far enough away from downtown.
That's not even where the crime happens.
But I was almost in Walton County.
I mean, crime is crime. It happened everywhere.
I mean, it sounded like assault rifles with bump stocks.
It's the best place to do it.
That are legal.
Literally out there.
Bump stocks are legal now.
You can just shoot. There's nobody out there. All that.
I mean, I'm used to that. Like, you go out to my dad's house. He lives out in the country. Everybody around him, every Sunday, you hear gunshots.
Exactly. So then what are you acting so surprised for?
Well, because the city is like, it's different.
But you weren't in the city.
Yeah, but you
were in the country.
Loganville is like the city to me.
No, it's
just like Locust Grove. This is like the city. It's like a big city here. Well, they got an outlet mall.
Oh my god!
I don't have an outlet mall back home.
I'm so dead.
We got Walmart. We got a Walmart. But Walmart is like where everybody goes to congregate. It's like going to the club.
It's like ghetto, like, but not like
not back home.
Ghetto. It's like
you go out there. You go out there on a Friday night. Parking lot's gonna be packed.
That's what I'm saying. It's ghetto, but it's not like black ghetto. It's white ghetto. It's different.
It's different.
Yeah.
How's it different?
White people do some crazy shit. Like, it's so crazy.
I've never ever seen a white person do anything crazy.
Please.
Like, we're so privileged that we like are prim and proper all the time. Like everyone is in perfect etiquette when they eat.
I just seen these old men that were at least 70 fighting on a golf course.
What?
And they were white.
Was it Joe and Donald?
No. But they were all old and white. And I mean, it was a brawl going on.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Not sometimes. That happens all the time. So white people y'all ghetto different. Just different. It's different.
It's not that different.
You got women out there named Tammy.
Tammy.
Wearing a muffin top out.
Yeah.
Trying to go rip her boyfriend off of.
I'm probably gonna see it.
Paula.
I'm Tammy and Paula, huh? Listen to this. This is what I have to deal with in the city. They just
You're not
automatically
in the
assume.
city. You're not in the city, though.
Listen,
I want you to stop saying that.
I've got-
You're not in the city. You're 45 minutes away from where I live. You're an hour and some change away from the city. You're not in the
City
city.
folk. I work in the hood.
No, you do not. Oh my God.
It seems like the hood.
Oh my God. Just because you had a murder a mile down the street does not mean it's the hood.
Listen, that one morning, Twin came out and got me. He was like, come here, come here, come here. I thought somebody was getting killed. And there's this like naked dude like in a Mercedes SUV.
Huh?
Yeah, he got out and he just laid in the grass, butt naked.
No, he was off the perk 40s.
I was like, what is going on here? Like, why is there a naked dude in our yard?
That perk was he.
That's what we do in the hood. The hood of Stone Mountain. Stone Mountain, Georgia. The only place they protect is the actual mountain park.
Yeah, because that's owned by white people.
It's got a bunch of racist Confederate soldiers on it.
KKK go to meet up, so it's like we don't want no parts of that from him.
That's bad juju to go up there.
We don't even need to go.
You might get sacrificed.
Mm-mm.
Go up
It's
there.
a whole cemetery right there before you can get to it. It's like, yeah, we don't need to go over here. Nothing over here screams where us as black people need to be. Nah. That's why they don't want to put us in the horror movies, because we're gonna make it the whole movie.
Yeah, but it's crazy because if you look at the makeup of Stone Mountain, its majority of the town is black.
Yeah, but the closer you get to that mountain,
It starts lighting up a little bit.
a lot. Damn near blinding.
I heard they're gonna take down the Confederate memorial and they're gonna put up Tyler Perry's picture.
Are they really?
No, I just
Oh,
made
man,
that
I'm
up.
like, please. I heard they were taking the Confederate soldiers off, but I didn't know what they had.
But they would have to like dynamite the whole side of that mountain. That thing is huge.
So,
I'm just saying.
do you see what would be any different than the rest of the construction going on in Atlanta right now? They have $1 billion. They have a $3.1 billion project going on for the World Cup right now.
Why, that's coming here
Yes, part of it anyway.
to the city?
Yep. I'm taking the whole week off. I'm not going anywhere. Absolutely not.
Yeah, it was crazy when Trump and Biden was here the
Yeah.
other day.
And then where I work is always the path that they take. to
Yeah,
go anywhere.
I do know that.
So it's like ridiculous. The traffic is crazy. It's police everywhere. Y'all know Shauna don't like police. It's everywhere. Like, please. It was like cockroaches just all over the place.
That's because she's never been to Ohio and seen our Ohio police.
I'm good.
We're way nicer.
Mhm. There's no such thing as nice police.
If you're nice to them, they're nice to you back.
Yeah, whatever. You can still be nice, and they'll still not be nice.
I'll tell some stories, but I'm not going to.
I take it back. The officer that arrested me that one time, you're a very nice man, sir. Thank you. He made sure I had my purse with me when he arrested me.
Look,
He still took me in.
I'll tell you a story. Once upon a
He was
time,
nice.
that's nice of you to say that. Once upon a time, there was a little black baby. He got shot and he was dying. And the cops came. All of the cops ignored the little baby except one white cop.
Not you. I'm done
And-
with you.
What?
I'm done with you.
What? I'm telling a story. So the only person that decided to help this little black baby was the whitest cop there. He was like albino white. And he picked up his baby.
It was not.
He picked up his baby and saved his life. And then that little baby turned into Lil Wayne.
Please. Oh my god.
So Lil Wayne, he said, I don't see race because of white cops.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Legitimately, every time I've been pulled over, except for like a handful of times, they've always been nice. I prefer to deal with Georgia State Patrol versus
You don't ever see them.
the city. I do see them all the time. Every time I've been pretty much pulled over has been by Georgia State
I
Patrol.
only ever see them on 75 North going north.
But that's because I stayed in Marietta, and I was commuting.
Listen.
And when I stayed, I was commuting to Buford too, so I was always
Look,
on
you
like
can drive-
major freeways.
You can drive 150 miles an hour south out of Atlanta and you'll never see a state patrol.
That's a lie.
That is not a lie.
That's a
I do it
lie.
all the time.
Mm.
I don't drive that fast, but I don't ever see folks out there. I'll see like the county cops. That's it.
Either way,
I got cops that sit down there at the other end of my lot.
fuck the police officers in the what are they called inside of the jail?
Corrections
The
officers.
corrections officers. Fuck them in Cobb County. Yeah, fuck all of y'all.
Somebody must have had a bad experience in jail.
Don't like them. Don't like them at all. Hey, dirty.
Shauna
but-
apologizes
No, I don't.
on
apologize.
behalf of Shauna.
All the Cobb County.
Look, we're gonna improve those relations. We're gonna
Yeah.
talk
I
about
don't,
it with
let me
them.
tell you something. I don't even go to Cobb County anymore. No, moved and all, but Cobb County. Mm-mm. Absolutely not.
They like Kamala Harris there.
I'm sure they do. Don't care.
Those people are they're too snobby anyway in Cobb County.
And racist.
I wouldn't fit in that crowd. They're too into themselves. So I mean, when we're just to kind of wrap this up, because we start talking about cops, because Shauna has a complex with cops.
It's just the beginning, you guys.
No, it's not. It's the
I'm
beginning
talking
of.
about the debate.
Oh,
This is just the beginning.
I really think you all should pay attention, because I feel like if when the polling starts coming out in here in the next month, and if Biden hasn't picked up any steam and they haven't replaced him with a candidate that can win, I think you're going to see some of these countries are going to try to maneuver very swiftly to get what they can get before Trump gets back into office, because they know Trump's going to shut that down. Like, I just saw a video that all the liberals were like, oh, look, Trump's airplane is right beside some diplomat from Russia's. Like, just because they parked right beside each other. But still, at the same time, what has Biden? What has Biden?
Sleepy Joe.
What Sleepy Joe? Did he go to Russia to try to work a peace treaty out? Trump said it in the debate. He's like, I'll have this war ended before I start office.
He could be just talking out the side of his neck too, because that's what all politicians do. But we do know that Trump is not a politician. And my man is about action.
Trump
So
did.
he
Trump did.
probably would.
If he says he did check off a lot of things on his list last time. So I believe that the war has
What
to
I need
end.
him to do is get these interest rates down.
Well, and that's part of it.
That's
You
what,
can't-
that's what I need.
The Ukraine war has caused a lot of the inflation, because you can't just give money. You can't just print money and say, here you go, have some money. That's what drives inflation up.
Yeah.
That money wasn't
It's
backed
got
by
to-
anything.
This got to stop. That inflation, these interest rates on these houses, these cars, everything. We need our rent back where it need to be. Like, one bedroom starting at $2,300 a month is ridiculous. Let's just not, okay? If anybody that lives in Atlanta, you know what's going on right now. It's crazy. Okay. So
Yeah.
I don't care who get in office. Get these things back down.
Yeah, you can't be a single mom. You got to live in a 1-bedroom apartment with like 4 single moms
And
just to afford it.
well, I'm about to go get a trailer in a minute. Shit. They treat cheaper and nice.
And
They
you,
got
you
real
can get some,
appliances in these things now. They're not like how they used to be.
and you can get a little bit of land with it too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, go do it. You put
Real
one
nice
right
financing.
over there.
Real nice
You
financing.
can be my neighbor.
No.
You don't want to be
I
my
don't
neighbor.
live out here. Absolutely not.
Well, the cops park right down there. You be safe all the time.
Absolutely not. I feel safe wherever I go. I'm fine. I don't feel comfortable with the police being so close to me. That makes me actually quite uncomfortable. They might want to get it.
All you gotta do is
like,
point it. All you gotta do is say, "Hey, I'm with that guy right there."
No.
They'll be like, "Oh, you're good."
Because that definitely looks right.
They wave at me when they go by. I was just why they waved at me today when I was mowing my grass. Don't worry, I'll save you. You can be my neighbor. You can put a trailer out there. But everybody be prepared. I see Russia trying to do something. They're going to make a move. I see China trying something, a little bit. Mainly, I would watch the Middle East, Russia, but the Middle East, they're aggressive. When they try to do something, they try to do something. So we need to really pay attention. Everybody, watch your surroundings, know who your kids are at, and just be on your toes, man. I just have this gut feeling things are going to get stupid in the next 4 months. So everybody, just be prepared for that. Have some, know where your safe places are at, where you can go.
Start collecting canned goods, things that you can store, because we don't know how hard the times are going to be. And not even talking on like, oh, it's doomsday, not that, but like seriously, with everything going on, not where the relations with the world is going to go.
Stock up on bullets and steroids.
All right, Ric Flair. Now that we've covered that, stock up on your canned goods, things like that you can save. If you can start your little gardens to start getting you some fresh vegetables, fruits, things and of that nature. Bars. You know what I'm saying? We might be a good time to become vegan. Eat plants.
Meet people before I do that.
I heard there's something going on with the salmon right now. Salmon. Okay, that. Yeah. Have you seen the videos about that?
No.
Like people, like
this is new news to me.
It's like mushy. Like it almost looks like. At first, I thought it was sweet potatoes.
Look, all the meat is fake now. If you're not buying it from like an actual butcher shop, it's fake. You can thank Bill Gates for that.
Yeah, literally.
Bill Gates has screwed up the industry.
Leave fish. Let me tell y'all something. Something is going on with the water right now. Leave fish alone altogether.
I learned this.
Fish filtrate the water through their bodies.
I learned this.
You're eating whatever's in the ocean. Just letting y'all know.
Yeah, that's gross. But did you know, I learned this from my bodybuilder guy that I follow, Aaron Reed, that I make fun of on my YouTube channel. But he made a video the other day that I made a lot of sense. And he said, America is the only country that has allowed the sale of Skittles.
Yeah.
Skittles are banned in every country. He said, don't feed your kids that shit.
Have you seen what's in Skittles?
No, but I'm never going to eat them again because Aaron Reed said so.
I'm so dead.
Well, the dude's ripped.
You know, like literally majority of the high top selling items in our grocery stores in America are banned in at least 60 different countries.
Yeah, like we should have that list. Somebody make that list and send it to me.
Yeah.
It's
a lot of there's a lot of stuff. And then if they do allow it to be sold in other countries, whatever ingredients that America allows for it to be here, it's different in those countries.
Right. Facts. All right. That's our show for the day. Everybody, get right with God. It could be time. You never know.
Oh my God.
All right. Thanks for joining me. And I will see you all on the flip side. Peace. Why do I got to push 2 buttons?